अस्सलाम वालेकुम अबैजुल्लाह, हाउ आर यू? ओके बेटा, ये आपने क्वेश्चन भेजा है, मैं जरा इसको एक्सप्लेन कर दूं। जरा इसको समझने की कोशिश करनी है। स्मॉल स्मूथ स्फीयर, स्मूथ मींस के वहां पर आपके पास कोई फ्रिक्शन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगी। सो स्मूथ मींस देयर इज नो फ्रिक्शन। A and B are the equal radii. The mass is 6 kilogram, and the second mass is 2 kilogram. Respective to the smooth. So smooth means there is no friction on the horizontal plane. Initially, A is moving towards B with the speed 5 meters per second, and B is moving A towards A with the speed 3 meters per second. After the sphere collides, both A and B move in the same direction, and the difference in the velocity of the sphere is 2 meters per second. So, Bazullah, over here we have to use two formulas. The first one is the law of conservation of momentum, and the second one is we have to use the change of kinetic energy. Okay, first I will draw the figure over here. Suppose this one is we have straight line. We have straight smooth, the plane is over here, and we have the two bodies. The first is this one placed over here. That's the body A, and over here the second, the body is B, and both the bodies are moving towards each other. Suppose that this body is moving in this direction, and this body is moving in this direction. Now I will write the names of this one. That is called the body A, and body A is moving with the velocity of the 5 meters per second. Okay, and this one is the body B, and this body B is moving with 3 meters per second, and this is direction opposite, so you have to use the minus 3 meters per second. The mass of the body A is given, that is equal to 6 kg, and the mass of the body B is given, that is equal to the 2 kg. So, and that's line, this line is called, that line is called before collisions, their velocities, their masses before collision. After the collision, what will happen? The second diagram will be just like this one. After the collision, we have this one. Now the same particles, this particle becomes A, and this particle becomes B, and both the particle, according to the statement of the question, both the particle will move in the same direction. This is also in this direction, this is also in this direction. So this is not moving, this one, we have no information about this one. Suppose that the velocity is V meter per second. Okay, and according to the statement of the question, the difference between the velocity is 2 meters. So this one is a V, it becomes V plus 2 meters per second. Now over here, we have the first law is before collision. Before collision, what's the total momentum of the system? Before collision, what's the total momentum of the system? So total momentum will be equal to the before collision, if I'm not wrong. So first we have the first particle A. So I have to multiply mass of A with the velocity of A plus mass of B with the velocity of B. Am I right? So mass of A is 6 multiplied by velocity of A is 5 plus mass of B is 2 kg and its velocity is minus 3. After the calculation, 6 5s are 30 and minus 6, it becomes 24 if I'm not wrong. So now I will use the second color. Suppose the color is blue. The total momentum after the collision. The total momentum after the collision. So what will be this one? After the collision is velocity of the particle, mass of this one, the particle A is 6 as it is, multiplied by its velocity is V meter per second, plus again we have this one, the mass of the second particle is 2 and its velocity is V plus 2. So if I'm not wrong, it becomes 6V plus 2v and plus 4. That becomes 8v plus 4. Law of conservation of momentum says that what it says that the total momentum before the collision is equal to the total momentum after the collision. So law of conservation of momentum. Before the collision is over here, suppose that before the collision is this one, that is 24, is equal to the, after the collision is 8v plus 4. Use your calculator, and I will use the calculator over here. It becomes 24. V becomes 24 minus 4 divided by 8. If I'm not wrong, it will comes 2.5 meter per second. So what should be the velocity of that V? I suppose that V is particle A. So the velocity of V is, the velocity of particle A is 2.5 meter per second, whereas the velocity of B, that becomes 2.5 plus 2, it becomes 4.5 meter per second. Am I right? Okay. So you have to remember this thing. After the collision, the velocity is 4.5 and 4.2 meter per second. Now, that's the first part. And the second, you have to use the loss of the kinetic energy. Loss of the kinetic energy you will get only when the total kinetic energy before the collision and kinetic energy after the collision. Okay, I have to erase this one. Remember that, what are the velocities? So I will have to solve this one. This question is before the collision and after the collision. So kinetic energy before the collision. So what should be its formula? That will be equal to the half as it is, mass of A as it is, multiplied by velocity of A its square, plus half as it is, mass of B as it is, and velocity of B whole square. That is over here. So 1 by 2 as it is, multiplied by A, mass of the A is 6 kg, and the velocity of A already has given me 5 square, plus half as it is, the velocity, this one is B, and velocity of B, that become minus 3 whole square. Use your calculator. This becomes cancelled by this one, 375, plus this one cancelled by 9. If I'm not become right, that will be 84 joules. Now I have to find the second one is, I will use suppose the pink color over here. So kinetic energy after the collision. After the collision, what will be the kinetic energy after the collision? After the collision will be half times MAVA square plus half times MB and VB square. So 1 by 2 as it is, MA, that is 6, and half VA. Velocity is, that is V, we suppose that the velocity of A is 2.5 square, plus as it is MB is 2, and that is VB. VB is velocity. It becomes 2.5 plus 2 because the difference of velocity is 2. It becomes 4.5 whole square. So I will use the calculator to find this one. This 2 is cancelled by this one. Suppose this 2 is cancelled by this 3. So 2.5 multiplied by 3, and this 2 is cancelled by this one. So I use the calculator. I've used the calculator. How I will use the 3 times, I have 3 multiplied by 2.5 square. That becomes this one, square is over here. And then we have the plus sign. What should be the answer is? I have to use this one. 3 times 3 multiplied by 2.5, its square is this one. And then you have the plus 4.5 square. So what's the answer of this one? What is 39? So the answer is 39 over here. So I will write over here. The answer will be 39. So I will get 39 joules. Okay. So you have to find the change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy is always final minus initial. Final is 39, initial is 84. So I will get 14 minus 9 becomes 5, and 7 minus 3 becomes 4. That is sign the minus. So minus sign shows the loss. So loss of kinetic energy is equal to the 45. Okay, beta. Thank you. If you have any problem, please just send me your answer, your problems over here. Okay. Allah Hafiz.